And breaking here at 4 o'clock, the first candidate in the next race for Wisconsin governor, Republican Josh Schoemann, filed paperwork this week for the 2026 election. Schoemann, the Washington County executive, has an event planned Sunday to make his formal announcement. So far, Governor Tony Evers has not said if he's seeking a third term. Political director Matt Smith pressed the governor about his plans when the two sat down last week.
You have said you're not going to announce your re-election bid until after the budget, or you're not going to announce if you're going to run for re-election until after the budget. Have you personally, though, made up your mind?
I won't even answer that. It will happen after the budget. Simple as that. I can't pretend that I'm not trying to figure it out, because I am. I love what I'm doing, but I will continue to think about this for the next several weeks, and then after the budget, bingo, everybody will know.
The 2026 gubernatorial election is November 3rd of 2026.
Turning to Weather Watch 12 now, and if you looked outside, spent any time outside, you know it was not pretty.
Not necessarily. More showers tonight and then tomorrow, Mark.
Yeah, it's not very nice. I mean, at least it's just cloudy in Milwaukee. That's not nice at all. It's cold in Sheboygan. It's wet. It's nasty. It's from our camera at Blue Harbor Resort. You can see there's not too much wind. I guess that's the one saving grace, but it's not nice. We still have a few scattered showers working around. There's another batch of showers out to the west of us. So I'd love to say, hey, we're done with the rain. But we're not. We've got more scattered showers in the forecast all the way through tomorrow as well. Just a few light sprinkles dotting the skies here, especially in our northern counties right now. But as mentioned, we're going to have to deal with this for a little bit longer. Some showers tonight, temperatures hanging out in the 40s. When we turn it all around, we bring in the sunshine and the 60s and 70s coming up in Weather Watch 12.
Well, that rain did not stop hundreds of people today from joining the May Day march through Milwaukee, all in support of immigrant and workers' rights. The group marched from 7th and Mitchell to Zeidler Union Square. 12 News' Zoe Henry sharing their call to action.
Hundreds of people made their way down 6th Street chanting in honor of May Day, a day without migrant workers. They're joined by city and county leaders leading the way of the march. Now, this year's call to action includes ending family separation and criminalizing immigrant workers, among other topics like sanctuary policy, which is a hot topic as concerns continue to rise for ICE arrests inside county courthouses and other public places. We spoke with people marching, including Mayor Cavalier Johnson.
Buenos dias a todos. Here in the state of Wisconsin, our economy is basically a three-legged stool, right? It's agriculture, it's tourism, and it's manufacturing. And in each of those sectors of our economy in this state, immigration and immigrants and the work that they put forward is a critical component.
I'm here just to support everybody because the culture's all around me, like my parents, my family. So I'm just here to support everybody.
Other city leaders, including Common Council President Jose Perez, say that May Day shows the strength of immigrant workers in the community and how they help the economy, especially in Milwaukee. In Milwaukee, Zoe Henry, WISN 12 News.
And new video here at 4 of that hit and run on Brady Street. A warning, the video may be disturbing for some to watch. Blake is in the newsroom with that video. Blake, fortunately, we can report the victim is okay.
Yeah, that's right, Derek. The victim says medics treated him at a hospital for road rage, a sprained ankle, and a foot and hip pain. He's healing, but hopes police find the driver. Surveillance cameras caught that moment. Now, that's when Tony Weiner in the crosswalk here, when a black car turns into the intersection, hitting him. Moments later, the car backs up and leaves him there lying in the middle of the intersection. Another person walked over to help him there. He's also a bartender, a longtime East Sider, saying he's angry and wants that driver to turn themselves in.
The driver didn't stop. Any message for them?
Turn yourself in, and have a conscience. Just, admit to what you had done, and for the future, just slow down. Seriously, just slow down and don't let this happen again.
And so that driver hit him at Arlington and Brady 1 week ago today. Police would not share any information on the vehicle, but they do say it was a black Honda Accord.
Blake Easton live for us in the newsroom here at 4. The man accused of abducting a pregnant Beaver Dam teenager is going to trial.
And prosecutors say Gary Day took 16-year-old Sophia Franklin from her home in February. Prosecutors say the two traveled across the country before an alert passerby spotted them and started asking some questions. Police also say Franklin is pregnant with the 40-year-old's child. 12 News' Hannah Hilliard was there as they sat just feet apart in court.
We are not allowed to get video of the viewing area inside of courtrooms, but Sophia Franklin herself was here Thursday alongside her parents. They left without commenting, but during the hearing, Sophia Franklin was within 10 yards of the man accused of abducting her.
State of Wisconsin, Gary Francis Day.
Handcuffed and shackled, Gary Day did not say a word during his preliminary hearing Thursday morning, but a detective with the Beaver Dam Police Department did. The prosecution called him to the stand to lay out their case against Gary Day. Investigators say the 40-year-old from Arkansas and Sophia Franklin met online first last year. He's accused of abducting her twice, once last summer and then again in February. This most recent case sparking a multi-state Amber Alert. It took 2 months, authorities eventually capturing Gary Day in Nebraska in April after a trucker at an Omaha gas station chatted with the pair.
Something didn't strike her as being normal, and she went back and started looking up missing kids, and fortunately came across our listing with NCMEC and was fairly confident that the female she had just spoken with was the female that she had looked at online. Immediately called the police, who responded and were able to recover victim A.
The judge here in Dodge County did determine there is enough evidence in this case for it to continue on to trial. Gary Day will be arraigned, where he will enter a plea next month. Reporting in Juneau, Hannah Hilliard, WYSN 12 News.
And you can check out all of our coverage of this case. It's posted right now on the 12 News mobile app. Milwaukee police say they found a missing 14-year-old girl safe. Olivia Hansen went missing 2 weeks ago after family says she walked out of the Ladd Lake St. Rose campus on the west side.
Cudahy police say a student alerted a teacher to a gun in a backpack at Lincoln Elementary School. Police say the teacher told the principal, who searched the bag and called police. Officers took a 12-year-old student into custody. School district officials in Cudahy have not responded to our request for comment for additional information.
Coming up after the break, one woman's story of survival and the importance of raising awareness about heart health.
And the air traffic control overhaul. Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy unveils the plan to boost the numbers in this vital workforce.
And tonight on 12 News at 5, the CEO scandal. The Kohl's CEO fired after just 4 months on the job, the conflict of interest leading to his sudden dismissal. Plus the alternate plan for the boat stuck on the Lake Michigan shoreline, the multiple failed plans, and how soon the ship could be gone. Those stories and more at the top of the hour.